Dr. Birungi is an agribusiness specialist with more than 14 years of experience in markets, developments, value chain analysis and development, including formulating agricultural and tourism-related investment operations in East and South Africa. Africa is now the most food import-dependent region in the world, dictating more than 13% of its import expenditure on food and agricultural commodities, according to the Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO. How can this trend be reversed? First, we need to deliberately promote local food production. For instance, at a policy level, the East African Rice Development Strategy at Kilimo Trust has been involved in developing with the East African Community Secretariat is addressing rice self-sufficiency to reduce the approximately 800,000 tons of rice, worth over 300 million, imported yearly. By 2021, for instance, interventions under our Competitive African Rice Initiative in East Africa achieved a reduction of over 20% in rice imports in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, while increasing volumes traded with the region from 200,000 tons to over 330 tons. Kenya increased imports from East African Community by more than 200,000 tons. Beyond policy, adopting modern farming techniques such as irrigation, use of high-yielding varieties of breeds, and improved crop animal management and other climate-smart practices, access to credit, training, and extension services are vital. So, these are steps to use in terms of solving this issue that Africa is depending mostly from food that they are importing outside African continent. So adopting modern farming techniques such as irrigation, use of high-yielding varieties or breeds, and improved crop animal management and other climate-smart practices, access to credit, training, and extension services are vital. Public and private sector investment should support all stakeholders involved in production, processing, distribution, and marketing to create efficient and sustainable food systems. Accurate real-time data on produced and aggregated volumes, coupled with crisp understanding of consumer consumption patterns, are critical for effective planning. Agriculture is both a contributor and victim of climate change. How can agriculture adapt to climate change? Adapting agriculture to climate change is already underway. Although there is a room for more progress, climate-smart agricultural practices such as crop rotation and agroforestry are being promoted by governments, private sector, development partners, and organizations like Kilimo Trust. National research organizations in East African Community, in partnership with development partners, are also investing in developing and promoting climate-resilient crop varieties. Advancements in technology like using precision techniques or satellite imagery and weather monitoring are vital to make timely and informed decisions about production, harvesting, as well as pest and disease control. To achieve long-term sustainability, a balance must be struck between meeting today's food needs and protecting resources for future generations. Collaboration among governments, communities, researchers, private sector, and others is crucial. Holistic strategies that integrate sustainability and climate resilience across the food system are needed, supported by policy makers. How do soils contribute to development of a sustainable agri-food system, and what practices can be implemented to enhance soil health for long-term agricultural productivity? To enhance soil health, farmers are encouraged to adapt regenerative agricultural practices such as conservation agriculture and integrated soil fertility management using a combination of organic and inorganic fertilizers and crop rotation. Other regenerative practices include cover cropping and integrated agroforestry into agricultural systems to improve soil fertility, moisture retention, and biodiversity, while also providing additional income for farmers. With more young people becoming involved in agriculture, what benefits do you see in their increased participation? According to FAO, the average age of a farmer in sub-African is 50 years. Therefore, it is a positive sign that more young people are getting involved in agriculture to ensure the sector's sustainability through fresh perspective and innovative solutions, and driving technological advancements and new business models. Empowering the youth can lead to increasing engagement in decision-making and policy processing, shaping a more inclusive and responsive agricultural sector. What is Climo Trust doing to help countries build food security in the face of climate change? Some of our initiatives include working with farmers in over 15 value chains to adopt climate-smart practices that ensure soil health, increase crop yields, and reduce greenhouse emissions. Additionally, we support farmer cooperatives, processors, and traders to improve the production, processing, and marketing of local grown food products. So, yes, we just hope that everything works out, because Africa needs to become a producing continent, not a consuming continent.